Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood to evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are honestly really freaking good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's where it usually is, but I'm not seeing much of anything. So very, very good start. Obviously it needs a little bit of a bath, so we can thank the weather for that, but that's a pretty easy fix. So let's start going around. If I do see anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. Tires on here are in great condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's awesome. Love that. You got your badging and whatnot, so all good things. But let's see what we can find. It's got a little, oh, never mind. That's just dirt. Thought it was a scratch, but 'twas not so. Got a little fly hanging out, so thanks for that. Got your hitch down there, so that's fantastic as well. All the seams are lining up. All right, well, dare I say a clean 10 out of 10? No, honestly, it looks really, really good. I didn't see anything really at all. So very, very nice. While we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lot. This is maybe, I don't know, like 20, 30% of our cars. So we go on quite a ways down past that building over there, and you can't really see it through the trees very well, but we got another building over there as well. So we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33, almost 34 years now, which, I don't know, you don't have to know that, but I feel like when you're buying from out of state, it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with. We didn't just open up yesterday and we're just trying our best. So anyway, let's turn on the car and check some stuff out. All right, so first things first, I'm not seeing any warning lights up except for the seatbelt light, which, fair enough. Other than that, everything up here looks solid. Let's cycle through a couple things just to make sure. Cool, you even got a full tank of gas. So the only thing on here that I would mention is the average fuel economy is not going to be super accurate to what you'll be getting on the road. I would double check. I just Google it. I believe that the average is around 25 to like 30-ish. So somewhere in there, we'll double check online. However, this particular gas tank has been spent idling and just being parked on the lot. So it's not going to reflect what you're getting on the road very accurately. As far as interior features go, you have a lot. So I'm going to go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But starting off, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control, which is a ton of fun, as well as your lane keep assist, also very fun. The car will low-key just drive itself. You have your paddle shifters up here, as well as just a couple other basic controls for some of the systems. Heated seats down here, working great. I'm not going to use them because it's a toasty day, so I don't want to die, but they work great. Other than that, you have your auto stop start system. You have your lane departure warning, X mode, auto vehicle hold, like you have quite a few. And for a daughter, you also have your pre-collision braking. So if you're ever driving along and you're just a girl, the car will stop for you. So you will be very, very safe in the Subaru. So I recommend them quite a bit. Other than that, I mean, there's quite a few things to play with up here. I don't want to spend hours and hours, but we'll check a couple of the basics real quick. So your radio, let's make sure that's working.
Craftsmanship are top of the line.
Nice, love that. You have a big old sunroof up top, which, okay, I'll be honest, a sunroof is not the most useful feature in the world. It's just not, but it's really cool. Like I like sunroofs quite a bit. So as far as interior condition goes, it's really, really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really much of anything. So back seat, same story. And then obviously you got a ton of space in the trunk, so I can show that to you if you want. You got some plug-ins as well as a wireless phone charger right here, which is also really nice. So we can go over features all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and then that should be good for this video. All right, there we go. This is Corey. Say hi, Corey. It's my trainee. He's joining us for the day just to watch.
I'm the best.
So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything that's under here, you do know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around your battery, it looks like green crusty crud. If all your metal pieces are brown and covered in rust and you got like spider webs and junk all over everything, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Very, very well taken care of. Really not, like, there's really not even dust on it. So
It's very clean.
looking solid. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now.
That's nice.
Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. Cool. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Outback.